Oh yeah, it's on there.
Yeah.
Great.
It's a Ronnie King song.
Thanks very much. It is. That's kind of my answer to Dances with Wolves, if you will.
Well, and you know, I was,
72.
again, I mean, I heard so many songs listening to your compilation album that I didn't realize were yours. But listening to that one, Then Came the White Man, also well ahead of its time.
Thanks very much.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, people were not writing about Aboriginal issues. I mean, and it's sort of an issue song in a kind of
definitely
a way.
is.
Yeah.
I feel the North American natives were pretty well off till the white man came along and maybe messed some things up.
But
Of course, that's my opinion.
Yeah, but I mean, how did that song come to you? Because people weren't. I mean, that wasn't really a big talk. I mean, it wasn't a big issue at that point, I don't think.
No, I guess I just always had a certain social concern.
I think living in Calgary, too, with such a huge population of Indian Sarsi and all, I was brought up with all that.
Definitely that, yeah. I was also influenced by Paul Revere and the Raiders, Cherokee Nation. That also made me think, along with our upbringing from the West and all that.
Great song, fabulous song.
Thanks a lot.
Kim is in Winnipeg. Hi, Kim.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Hi.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, how you doing?
Terrific, thanks.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
I just wanted to know what you have been doing with yourself since you've been kind of out of the limelight for so many years. Did you have interests outside of music, or were you just like other jobs, or?
Well, I've been doing record production. I've got a recording studio. So I've been doing a lot of record production and a few independent records. And Kim has been...
Well, I had kind of a minor burnout and got out of, quit the road. I had to get off the road, and I got into theater, and I became an actor, and I studied, I spent 7 years fairly immersed in the theater, and it was another good time, and certainly hasn't been abandoned, but I also worked on music throughout that period. I've never been able to let these things go.
You talk about punishing yourself, though. I mean, you get off the road, which is tough, and then you go into theater, which is like so tough.
Yeah.
I mean,
No sense of...
When it's all you know, entertainment.
Tell me about burnout on the road. What was that for you?
Well, after the Stampeders, I formed a band called The Cry, which had some records and was quite different than the Stampeders. It was a fairly edgy band. But I was having some personal troubles with the family troubles, and which, you know, it's all part and parcel of it being away a lot, and and you've heard this story a million times, and this is just another version of it. But yeah, I crashed, and I couldn't take it anymore. I didn't want to see another white line, and so I just stopped, because the only way to stay alive as a musician, essentially, was to be on the road and out working, and I stopped. And took a little time to rethink things, and then did what I kind of wanted to do for years, really, which was get into theater and study that.
And Ronnie, you've been quite open, really, about the road being pretty tough on your personal life.
I'm an open guy.
Yeah.
About 1980, but the end of the rise and the fall, I call it, of that era anyway, I moved to Calgary and stabilized as best I could out there, and ended up running assorted versions of the Ronnie King Band out there, and hide all the guys that out there.
Hide all the guys that were in Ronnie's band?
Yeah.
The availables.
There got to be so many of them that, we call them the availables, because
Whoever's available.
So, and then I eventually, last few years in Calgary, in fact, on the cable system, I had my own little TV show trying to feature nostalgic Canadian rockers like us. And that idea still exists. I still have that in the back of my head. But I had lots of fun doing that. I had Kelly J on from Crowbar, and we did, my band and him, we did Oh, What a Feeling. Then I had Floyd Sneed on from Three Dog Night.
He invited Richard and I on, but we wouldn't go.
Exactly.
Hey, can you, just before we go for a break, can you guys do, I mean, you just sang a little, can you just do us like a line of Sweet City Woman, or anything really, just like a line?
Sweet, sweet city woman. Obviously we can't.
It's not.
It's great. It all comes back. We'll take a short break. You can rehearse something, and when we
brought a guitar, you should have told us.
when we come back, more from Canadian music legends, and indeed they are the Stampeders after this.
Oh, my lady, there will be time for reflection and for play.